you pushing all this positive and shit, right? I just seen your post where, you know,
Man, listen, hold up. I was on the road basically all day today, so yeah, my bad for the delay because this is literally the first chance I've had to drop something. But let's not waste time. Let's get straight into it. So boom, this streamer Clavicle sits down with DJ Academics right after getting out of jail for allegedly shooting a dead alligator on camera, which, yeah, that's apparently a felony. And first of all, why would you even do that? But anyway, he says the first thing he did was call his dad, and then he was too shook to step outside because the press was everywhere and his driver and security hadn't arrived yet. And I'm sitting there like, hold up, this dude is basically trying to be the next Andrew Tate. Like, that's the whole vibe he's pushing, and whatever else he's into, I don't even know anymore. Yeah, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, it's getting hard to keep up with these streamers nowadays. It's just weird energy all around. I mean, this is really where we're at right now. Cars driving themselves, streamers acting like reality shows. What is going on? It's just weird. I'm being real with you. Weird. Now, people are also talking about Jay-Z's recent interview and whether he's out of touch, and I saw Company Man break this down. Listen to this. I kind of get his point about Jay-Z not being into rap battles anymore because the game has changed with social media and everything being public now. He's got a family, he moves differently, and his mindset isn't the same. And let's be real. Families got dragged into recent beefs. You saw it with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Drake even had fake allegations thrown at him. But don't get it twisted. Jay-Z quietly backed Kendrick in that situation. That definitely happened, just low-key. If you know, you know. At the end of the day, Jay-Z can move however he wants, and any revenge he plays now is behind the scenes. He doesn't do things loud anymore. I also caught a moment where he was talking about his daughter, basically saying it's not normal how advanced she is. And look, every parent thinks their kid is special. That's your child. You created them, and everything they do feels amazing, especially with someone like Blue Ivy Carter growing up with two superstar parents and being pushed early. And yeah, you're supposed to feel proud like that. But hold up, you don't have to overhype it either, because now it's like you're calling her a genius publicly, and that's a heavy standard to live up to. Now, speaking of Jay-Z, let's talk about Tory Lanez, because he was indirectly tied into that whole situation with Megan Thee Stallion. And it is what it is at this point. Tory is still locked up, but listen to this. He's still dropping projects and even putting out mini movie visuals with creative AI concepts, with people like DDG supporting the rollout. And a lot of fans are backing this new project. And yeah, Meg is probably not gonna like that, but I don't know. You already know how I feel about that situation. To me, everybody in that car played a role in how things went wrong, but at the same time, Tory definitely made decisions that hurt his own case. Now, switching gears, Angela Simmons did an interview with Cam Newton addressing those dating rumors and basically saying it wasn't even like that, even calling him corny at one point. And I'm like, hold up, who does she think she is? You're known because of your father in reality TV, and let's be clear, that's not just some guy, that's Rev Run, a legend, and that's a big part of why people know you. You're not the hottest thing walking, but she was talking like she's untouchable. And yeah, confidence is cool, but the way she was downplaying him? Nah, relax, simmer down for real. Now on another note, Benzino just called out D1, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually agree with Benzino here. D1 has been using religion to shame other artists lately, even doing it recently to Jermaine Dupri. And it's like, bruh, relax. He's moving out of frustration more than anything. Like he's mad he's not where he wants to be in the industry, and it's showing.
You pushing all this positive and shit, right? I just seen your post where, you know, I guess I don't even know what the problem is with you and JD, because like I said, you always going at somebody. But I just seen a post where it's something with you and JD now. I don't even care what it is. See, what you don't understand is that JD's a legend. You know what I mean? I'm tired of y'all niggas with no resumes, right? Who ain't done shit for the culture, always trying to criticize and say something. You the first one, right? And then you say, 50 was right about you, or 50 told you so, or 50 told me about you. See, there you go pitting two black men against each other. There you go with your hypocritical ass, Mr. Godly, Mr. All God, putting two people going at each other. You're doing that. And then, right, as far as I know, from all the years I've known about JD and known JD, he ain't never went at another black man just to be going at him. 50 does it on a daily basis, and now you supporting 50? You's a fraud. You's a fraud. And listen, just because you know Bible verses, right?
Oh, hold up. So that's what's really got him tight. It's that 50 Cent situation. 50, man, listen to this. Dude has a way of getting under people's skin like no other, bro. He really is driving folks crazy. You can tell it's eating them up, too, like it's personal at this point. And then BG jumps in, basically telling D1 to quit chasing clout and relax, like stop begging for attention, straight up.
It's it, but I ain't gone. You know what I mean? I ain't breaking. You know what I'm saying? As bad as a nigga want me to address him, as bad as a nigga be begging for me, to say their name, as hard as a nigga be gone, you did with the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am not punching down. You hear me? Like, it did. It's just one or two niggas that, I might give them, what they asking for. You did, but, oh man, not to fuck all that, man. That motherfucking Brooklyn BG coming from the heart. Podcast, man, we about to go.
Hold up. Are we really about to see BG jump into the podcast game now? Oh my gosh, bro. Listen to this. Literally everyone gets a podcast these days. I didn't even think it could get more oversaturated. But here we are. Now both BG and his wife got shows. That's crazy. Then you got Juvenile and Manny Fresh running the podcast too. Lil Wayne got one as well, but hold up, that's different. He only pops out once in a while. This though, it feels like every single artist got a mic and a setup now. I'm telling you, this whole space is about to crash at this rate. No disrespect, but rappers really be jumping into everything and overdoing it. Let one rapper get involved and suddenly it's everywhere, most of the time. That's just what happens. Now, switching gears, Kanye West just dropped the Father music video featuring Travis Scott, directed by Bianca Censori, and I'm not gonna lie, the visuals were actually solid, a real artsy vibe. And listen, I played that Kanye album on the drive. Yeah, I liked it. I'm not even gonna front. Kanye did his thing on this one. Real talk, artists like Kanye are still needed in the game. He, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, or J. Cole, they're essential right now. Because let's be honest, there are not a lot of new artists ready to take that top spot yet. And yeah, I'ma say it, it's kind of sad to see where things are at right now.
The dead niggas, the niggas now, the niggas to come. None of you niggas could fuck with Yeezy. It's Yeezy over everything.
Listen, hold up. Kanye West really delivered. I'm not gonna lie, that album, yeah, that's a solid project, straight up. Now, switching gears, Gervonta Davis just had that domestic case dropped, and I'm like, how? I'm not even asking too many questions though. Good for him getting out of that situation, but let's be real. He keeps finding himself in these same types of headlines. At some point, it's like, bro, you gotta relax. Now, speaking of somebody who needs to calm down, listen to this. Jay Prince Jr. really is moving like he's his father, Jay Prince, and I'm just not seeing it. You didn't put in the work your dad did, so why are you carrying yourself like that? Just being born into that legacy doesn't automatically make you that guy. At least Jazz Prince keeps it low-key and respectable, but Jay Prince Jr.? Nah, he is trying way too hard to step into those shoes. And then you got him popping up at that Club 24 spot that Big Meech is tied to, and listen to this. A girl really walked up to Meech talking wild just because of who he is. Like, what are we doing here? Now, on another note, Waka Flocka Flame spoke on the whole Brick Squad situation, and yeah, it's messy, especially with OJ the Juice Man still locked up. I also heard he had a medical emergency, and knowing he deals with diabetes, that's serious, so prayers up for him, for real. And if you didn't know, he got arrested because of allegations that he pointed a weapon at an officer. I don't know how accurate that is, but that's the situation that's keeping him behind bars right now.
I want to say this, right? Today, niggas give Brick Squad Day quote-unquote flowers. We don't care. Y'all go see how much and what we did for this industry. How much millionaires we created. And fuck the credit, but y'all credited the wrong person and the wrong people. But the people actually know. And the creators are actually sitting back. And we can do nothing but smile, man, because our work is still going across the globe. There's nothing y'all can do about it. Like nothing. Again, bro, I'm a nigga that never had help. The only people that helped me was the people.
Listen, hold up. You might have held Gucci Mane down, and yeah, your mom played a big role in leveling things up behind the scenes, but let's be real, Gucci put a whole lot of people on, no debate. And sure, your mom helped mastermind parts of that movement and y'all made real noise, then Waka Flocka Flame came through, grabbed the torch, and kept it pushing even further. Now let's rewind for a second because this part had me thinking. So boom, J. Cole was talking about how First-Person Shooter was originally supposed to be a track with Kendrick Lamar and Drake, but then he ended up jumping on it instead. And hold up, that kind of contradicts the whole narrative we heard before about Kendrick not being on it and feeling a way about it. So now it's like, what really happened? Even Cole himself seemed confused about certain lines, like that "not like us" situation. He straight up said he doesn't even know what people are talking about or if Drake actually did something wrong. So yeah, that adds more questions than answers. Now switching lanes, Blueface reportedly dropped $4,500 on a high school girlfriend who held him down while he was locked up, which, okay, I guess loyalty is getting rewarded. Then you got Boosie Badass addressing a woman claiming they were married, speaking out about harassment, stalking, and even CPS allegations. And listen to this, he's saying he needs a pardon just to get his gun rights back before some crazy fan tries to John Lennon him. And I'm like, bruh, relax, seriously, calm down. Now this next part, yeah, it's wild. At a Gunna concert, someone allegedly did something completely out of pocket and disgusting to a woman in the crowd. I'm not even gonna get into details, but if true, that's beyond weird and straight up criminal behavior. People really be out here moving crazy in public and it's getting out of hand. Now on a different note, Nicki Minaj has been getting a bit more political lately, speaking on different issues, and from what I'm seeing, she seems cool with Deborah right now since she showed some public support. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it for now. I've got more stories lined up, I just don't want this video to drag too long, so I'll probably spin back with another drop in about an hour. And yeah, this week's been hectic, it's travel mode for real. I'm out here in Jamaica, had to drive from one side of the island to the other, and now I'm posted up in the Portland area for a few days before heading back to St. Ann Parish to link with family, and then it's back home. It's kind of like a vacation, but not really. You know how that goes. Either way, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me and being patient. I'm still dropping, don't get it twisted. Love y'all, for real. Appreciate every single one of you. Peace.